You're listening to Jet Bets, the gambling podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Brian Stein with Jet Bets, the gambling podcast, providing you our second ever YouTube video. We're going to be talking about the NBA play-in tournament. If you watched our last video entailed our Masters picks, we must have won you a ton of money. Not only did we give you Scottie Scheffler to win outright, we also gave you Tiger to make the cut and Bryson to miss the cut, all of which were plus money. But enough living in the past, let's dive in and get some more cash in your pocket. Let's start with the teams vying for the 7th seed in their respective conferences. In the East, the Brooklyn Nets are 9.5-point favorites over the Cleveland Cavaliers. While everyone and their mother likes the Nets to win this game, I like Cleveland to cover. The Nets are terrible covering at home. This season, they are 9-31-1 against the spread at home. On top of that, in their last 10 games when they were favored by 9.5 or more points, they are 1-8-1 against the spread. Even though Kyrie is coming back and the Cavs have battled injuries, I think it's going to be really hard for the Nets to cover this spread. So give me the Cavaliers plus 9.5. Moving to the 7 and 8 matchup in the West, the Timberwolves are 2.5-point favorites versus the Clippers. The Clippers are coming in hot, though, winning 6 of their last 7 games. However, those wins were all against the Kings, the Thunder, the Bucks without Giannis, the Pelicans, and the Suns without Ayton, Booker, and CP3. Their only good win in there was versus the Jazz. The Wolves have still been good, though, coming in with winning 14 of their last 21 games. Their big three of Karl-Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and D'Angelo Russell have been really difficult to contain all season. A lot of people are leaning towards the Clippers for this game, but I think their easy schedule down the stretch is being overvalued, so give me the Timberwolves minus 2.5. Let's move to the Wednesday slate of 9-10 seed matchups. Starting in the East, the Hawks are 5-point favorites versus the Charlotte Hornets. Both teams are positive against the spread in their last 10 games. Atlanta is an impressive 7-3, and Charlotte is 6-4. The Hawks have the second best offensive rating in the league, going up against the Hornets' 23rd ranked defensive rating, which I think will be the biggest difference in this game. It's getting dusty in here. We're riding a lot of chalk for the second pick in a row. Give me the Hawks minus 5. To say they left the worst for last may be the biggest understatement of the year. Let's wrap up with the Spurs and the Pelicans. The 9 seed is a 5-point favorite here again in the West, as the Pelicans are favored in this matchup. New Orleans struggled to close out the season, going 2-3 straight up and against the spread in their last 5 games. The Spurs finished hot against the spread, at least, going 8-1-1 ATS in their last 10 games, even though they finished 2-3 straight up in their last 5. The Pelicans have improved since trading for CJ McCollum, but are still 1-2 versus the Spurs since trading for CJ. The Pelicans' Brandon Ingram has also missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury, and if he can't go, then I love the Spurs and the points on Wednesday night. And that wraps up our picks for the first round of the NBA play-in tournament. As a recap, we like the Cavaliers to cover plus 9.5. We like Minnesota. It's been floating between minus 2 and minus 3 here, even from the time I've been recording. So minus 2.5, minus 3. I feel good about either side of that. I like the Hawks to cover the 5-point spread against the Hornets. And I like the Spurs plus 5 against the Pelicans. Thank you all so much for listening. Let me know what your favorite bets for the first round of the NBA play-in tournaments are down below in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Go follow us on Twitter at JetBetsGamble. And go subscribe to our podcast. We are on all listening platforms. The NBA playoffs are officially here, so let's go win some money.